Hey. All right, turn your volume down there for a second. All right, guys, I got somebody in my ear. They're going to help out a little bit. I'm trying something new for future reference. Let me adjust there. And let me check on Facebook, give a second for some people to get in there. I'm going to double check. I'll be right back. Make sure that's showing live. Yep. Michelle, can you turn yours down a hair more? There you go. Perfect. All righty. All right, guys. Welcome. Let me present. Get my screen here. All right. Okay, guys. Welcome. Good times at 7. We're going to try it for a while. See what we got going on, see how this works. I'm been asking people to see. One of the reasons on Sundays why I'm kind of looking forward to trying this on Mondays or Tuesdays. We'll talk about it in a minute, but on the internet, Starlink is kind of slow on Sundays because there's so many people on it. So I kind of am liking this. So everybody, if you don't mind, like and share to your social media. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. It helps the algorithm. So we're streaming live on YouTube and on Facebook. Last Sunday, live at 5, we had a little issue. Some people were viewing from Facebook, and we didn't see their questions. But I got it up here. It's because I wasn't able to look at the computer. Of course, I was in the boat, so I couldn't really see the comments. So shouldn't have that problem this time. All right. So today's show, y'all see that just passed. That was about 10 minutes ago. There's still raining outside. So if we get knocked off, as Mother Nature, is not a whole lot we can do about it. I see Tommy down there, Cape Coral. Is it past y'all, Tommy, or is it just getting to you? How about throw it up there in the chat? Let's see. But we had it pretty good. You see there was some tornadoes and what have you, tornado
warnings up there near Daytona and what have you, but it blew through pretty fast. I know I was watching the okay, Tommy's saying just starting there. I was watching up in Georgia, and apparently I'd love to see if I can find that video. A water spout came on shore, turned into a tornado, and ran about 100 miles, but I don't know if it was on the ground the whole time. I caught it at the edge of the news, and so I'm not sure exactly. But anyways, we're gonna do a giveaway here too, or the letting you be able to sign up for the getaway. We'll talk about it in a minute. Hey, Jules, see you there. Bruce, what's happening? Chuck, Danny, everybody, Randolph, looking good. All right, we got let's see. Turn this down. Can you? So look, there should be a button on the side that says comments. You might be able to see that, guys. I'm talking in my ear right now. We have somebody new that Michelle's helping us out on the back end, is looking at something. Okay. What do I need to do to send stars? Jim Ajak. I don't know. Maybe you could send me $1,000 super chat. You might get one. I don't know. Anyways, all right, let's move along here. All right, y'all know we're doing a nautical terminology, and we kind of want to leave a little smarter than we came. So we go over some are common, some are easy, not so much. But bright work, not so much on power boats, definitely on sailboats. But we're talking about teak usually is the varnished woodwork or polished metal. So since it was a term that is used on power boats, and this is mostly a power boating channel, then you would say, yeah, she's for sale, and we just had all the bright work done. Okay, so that's what it is. Bulkhead, partition below the decks. Bulkhead, an interior partition commonly used to stiffen the hull that separates one or part of the vessel from another. May be watertight. So you may have multiple bulkheads in your boat, and we refer to them pretty much anything that if you're talking forward to aft and something that runs lateral, 9 times out of 10, we'll call that a bulkhead. And a lot of people will use that terminology even when something is moving forward to aft, but they have it glassed in and it's tightening something up. So bulkhead's a pretty common term. And bunk, my favorite place for a nap, sleeping accommodations, seldom used while racing, I guess. All right. Okay, we'll move on along. Let's see. John, what's happening there? See you. Freezing rain here up north is, hey, Jules. Yeah. Y'all, I got a buddy that's used to be at the fire department, Artie Ray, and I follow him on Facebook. I think he's in Ohio. Yesterday they had snow. Last night they had sleet. Now this morning they got rain. He took pictures of his truck in 3 different things like that. And so I'm glad I'm in Florida. Guess I was fishing yesterday. You're going to see the video coming out real soon. We had a good time. We caught a bunch down in the Florida Everglades. And that's going to be a cool video. I think it's something that you will see, and maybe on some of your trips down, you'll be able to go do that. I was actually even talking with the kayak guide about putting together some trips. If that's something that you're interested, especially when you see the video, I'll try to mention that in the video. Shoot me an email at mike@michaeljsteen.com. And if there's something you're interested in, and we'll see about putting something together just for the cost, whatever the rentals are or whatever. I want to maybe get something like that going. But the cool thing was, even though it was very windy, when you're in the Everglades in these canals, you're down below everything. And the wind is pretty much blowing above you. But we got into them, the Oscars, and I think we probably caught about 70 in about 3 hours, tore them up. I cleaned mine today. One of the guides, I think he caught about 50 of those. And he was on a fly rod, as you'll see. Took my grandson. He had an absolute blast. That boy loves to fish. He's got a little YouTube channel, so I'm gonna mention that later on. Y'all might want to follow him. He doesn't know how to mix videos yet, but he did do a video short, and that thing got like 6,000 views. So he's all excited. So, anyways, let's see. Chuck's up in Ohio. Sunday and Monday is supposed to be in the single digits. Again, I love Florida. I'm gonna be teasing y'all with some of these videos from different places, because this is the time of the year I get a lot of people watching, because they're dealing with all that up there, and man, it's just paradise. I got to tell you. But anyway, let's move on to something else here. Let's see. Question of the week. Of course, for now, and then in the replay, guys, if you're watching this in the replay, also answer these questions. Kind of helps me out. But so, guys, here is I mentioned this on a short, and if you didn't see it, go back and look at the short where I'm actually in the boat if you don't understand what I'm saying. But I have an extra gas tank that I'm putting in, and it is higher by about a foot than the main tank. Okay. And all I planned on doing on the extra is bring a fill in from the back into the tank, and then out of the tank into the main tank. Go ahead. Okay, yeah, I got it. So if I have that tank, all it's doing is gravity feeding into the lower tank. And all I planned on doing is having in the lower tank, the gauge will be in the lower tank, not in the upper tank. The upper tank is going to be around 30 to 35 gallons. I'll know when they're exactly finished, and I talked to them today. And the lower tank is going to be around 65 gallons. Because how I'm looking at it basically is when the upper tank, when I start seeing the gauge move, I've burned about whatever that tank size is, 30, 35 gallons. Do you see any problems with that? I had a couple people when I mentioned that. One guy said, don't do it, although he's not responded back about why not. But I love to share things on the channel because sometimes people have experienced something. I know, Tommy, I do remember seeing your question about how it will balance the boat. My plan for that is the batteries will be on the starboard side. That tank is on the port side. I think that's going to pretty much wait that out. And then in the boat forward, when I need to, I can move stuff from one side to the other. The new refrigerator is going on the starboard side. But do you see any issues with that? If you will, real quick, if it's something long, you might have to reach out to me in an email at mike@michaeljsteen.com. Michelle, will you post that in the comments? mike@michaeljsteen.com. You might need to reach out to me put mike@michaeljsteen.com. Or anybody else can put it in there as well. Next question. Let's see, Chuck. I think it's a great idea. A lot of people do that in their trucks. Oh, my bad. No, I didn't. It did. Sorry, guys. My helper got knocked off somehow. Just logged back. Let's see. Hey, Jack, trying to be funny. Let's see. All right, the next question, and I don't think I finished there with Chuck. A lot of trucks do that with their tanks in the bed. Well, see, that makes perfect sense to me. I don't know why there would be any issue. I did ask the tank guy, the fabricator, and they fabricate lots of them. But I'd hate to do something and then there was something very somebody mentioned something and I'm like, oh, I didn't think about that. But I tell everybody whenever we talk about the circle of knowledge, that in the first little circle is what you know. And then that next circle is what you don't know, but you know that you need to learn it. The one that gets everybody is that third circle, that big one. What you don't know that you need it to know. That's the one that gets us. That's the one that can be dangerous when you're talking about boating, especially when you're talking about weather. Weather is usually the big one, where something happens, you didn't even know you needed to know that. It gets you. It's crazy. So, Bruce, as long as the vent in the main tank is higher than the auxiliary, it should be fine. Very good. Well, see, there's a good point. It will be, absolutely. Yeah, that's could be an issue. You could have fuel if the vent was lower than the main tank. I'm glad you mentioned that. I mean, it is already going to be higher, but that is a very good point. Glad you mentioned that. Thanks, Bruce. Appreciate that. Okay. And then do you prefer live at 5s or Sunday good times at 7? Y'all, if you will, drop in the comment. Just say one or the other so I can see what your preferences are while we're getting ready to go on. Let's see, while you're typing. Hope y'all are typing. Let's see. I retired. Let's see. Danny retired last week. So anytime is a good time. Yep, I hear that. Randolph 7, good. Hi, Ellen. Johannesson. Michelle, how you pronounce that? Yeah, I guess it's Ellen Hay from Sweden. Good to have you. I'm not sure what time it is there in Sweden. Probably, let's see. I'm guessing early morning might be, but 7 o'clock. All right. Any other comments there would be good about the time. Let's see. Mondays, Chuck. Yep. Hey, what's up, Tony Scott? What's going on? Ajax 7. All right. Okay. That's kind of what I'm thinking too. Now, when we're on the Great Loop, Sundays are probably going to be my capture all. We will do live at 5s on Sundays because that's going to be my end of the week. Kind of let everybody know what happened that week. I'll have pictures, videos, and that's really what the whole thing will be about. It'll change from what we're doing now. And then our 7 o'clocks will be, Michelle, turn yours down a little bit. I got to see how I can turn it down. Okay. You can just unmute when you need to. The 7 o'clocks will be daily recaps. During the week when I'm moving, I will daily recap. And then, of course, you Mug Club members, you will get special content. You will actually get every morning what my plan is when I get up. So like pretty much as soon as I get up, I'll wait to put my clothes on before I start. But when I get up, I will go ahead and turn the cameras on and you'll watch the whole getting ready deal, engine checks and all that. And I'll talk about, and then you'll have an opportunity to ask like where we're going that day. So there'll be obviously won't be just a few people in, or not too many people in there. So you'll definitely be able to get your question answered. And then whenever we get ready, we're going to be trying to live stream the whole thing again. That was the whole point. I know there's new people that got the Starlink that'll be on top of the boat. And I plan to have 4 cameras that I can make it a lot easier to show and be live streaming the whole trip. Now, some people said last year that, now, of course, a lot of people work, but a lot of people would just have it on in the background. And then if they heard something happening, like the Dismal Demon in the Dismal Swamp, then they would pay attention to what was going on. Whenever the morning I was getting underway, heading out of the Chesapeake and lost that engine, then they start paying attention to see what's happening. But I'm going to try to live stream it as much as I can and have those multiple angle videos, because I can tell you from experience, when the crap hits the fan, and that's probably what y'all want to see, you ain't able to turn the camera on because you're trying to survive. So it's going to be a good time whenever we get going, we get underway. How about everybody hit that thumbs up? I'd appreciate that right there. And then we're going to we're going to move forward here. Let's see, crab trap giveaway. I'm going to give these things that we need for the crab trap giveaway. And then I'm also going to do it at the end because some people they drop off and then some come in later. So twice we're going to say this. All right. But for the crab trap, if y'all notice, we're approaching 7,000 subscribers. I need your help to get there. This is why one of the reasons I'm giving a trap away. So help me out. Share it as much as you can. We'll go through them. You must be subscribed to the channel to win. So whenever the winner is announced and they send me an email, they'll have to show that they're subscribed. But most people are. All things need to be verified. You must like the video. So like now, if y'all hit that little like button, that helps out. And then you must as I'm saying, you must like the video. I'll have winners send me a screenshot via email showing that they are, so we'll verify it. If you are a Mug Club member, which as of January the 1st, we are back selling Mug Club, you, as a Mug Club member, can have 3 entries. So let's get that Mug Club going, boy. That's what helps pay for that fuel. But you can get 3 entries of this. So if you were planning on joining, now's the time to join, and you'll see the question here in a minute. Some of you may know it, but you get 3 entries. Help spread the fire, as I like to say. Tag 5 people on Facebook or post on your social media. That really helps. I know that some of you have already been doing it because this past week, the numbers are already rising, and I really appreciate that. Let's see. If some people get people subscribed to, tell them. Like the average person don't even know what the Great Loop is. So you're going to be like the person in know. You're going to say, oh, yeah, the Great Loop. It's a 6,000-mile nautical journey up the East Coast, through the Great Lakes, down to Mississippi, down around Florida. Say, I've been following this guy. He starts back in April. And then most people will be interested in that. And you'll have turned them on to something new. So if you don't mind, do that. Let's see. The question simply is, how many miles have I already completed on the Tampa to Chesapeake, Virginia? I started in Tampa, went down through Lake Okeechobee, up the East Coast, and we stopped in Virginia. How many miles is that? Now, I'll give y'all, because you're on the live stream, I'll give you a little cheat. If you go back and look at last week's live stream, nobody is even close. So I'm going to give you a little help. It's higher. Now, what you got to reckon here. Michelle, are we still on? I'm looking like I'm still on. Well, I'm saying, okay, good. Buffering, Jeffrey says it's buffering. Yeah, this web and things, guys. Let's see. Let me look at some of these comments real quick. Dang, Tony, just getting home. Yep. Country Gambinos in the house. All right, Ellen. Let's see. He said 1:16 at night. The Mug Club is at michaeljsteen.com. If you go to michaeljsteen.com, and you'll see that there's a mug, a picture of a mug. Looks like this at michaeljsteen.com. And click on that, order it, maybe order you a t-shirt. Everything that's in there is for sale now. I haven't sold. I just opened pretty much the shop back up in January the 1st. I'm going to do a push out sale later as we get near April the 1st, the start date, because as y'all can imagine, it's super expensive doing this boat. And we'll talk about the boat in a minute, and then having the fuel to complete it. So I'd really appreciate all the help. But let's see. Tommy, Monday's good. Tony Scott, 1,400 miles. Okay. Getting hotter. All right, Kevin, appreciate it. Still going. You're on. Okay. 900. Got to get hotter. All right. Guys, so some of you have already given your guess, okay? You get one guess, all right, if you're just, just regular follower. And I guess I should show it. This is a high dollar trap, guys, crab trap. Look how big it is. It is rubber covered, all right? It comes with its buoy. This thing is ready to go. All you got to do, I'll show you this. I'm going to make a video about it too. But you would open this to put the bait in, close it. Crabs will go in these holes. And there's actually already a video out there. I just, that was the day, remember, Rogue Waves and halftime broke down. But me and Bo's going to take it, put it back out. But within just those few hours, we had one in there. These are a lot of fun. Even obviously people that eat blue crab love them. These are a lot of fun though. Going if you go fishing in the morning, especially you got kids, you go throw the trap out, come back and get it before you leave. Most kids have never seen a live blue crab or whatever. So this is really a great thing to have. We will have them on the website. So if you're planning on buying one, I hope you'd support the channel and buy them from us. But I wanted to show it. I appreciate the tackle man. I don't see him on here, but he donated it for a giveaway. He will be the person supplying the traps to us. I appreciate him for donating that. Excuse me. If you a Mud Club member, you will get 3 tries. So you'll be able to pick 3 different miles. Okay. So there was a couple of people on last week's stream, guys. They didn't I don't think y'all understood what I was saying. It was a little jacked up. That's why I wanted to promote it like this. So it's just one giveaway. I will do it up until the 7,000. Y'all gonna help me reach that goal. That's gonna be great. And then I will have gone through all the comments. I am gonna make one more video about it between now and then, like just a straight up video giveaway. Comment it, the mileage, then but that's why I try to give you a little thing for being here. All right, good time. All right, so I had an interesting thing happen today. I talked to the that extra tank, the fabricator, and he's going to have it really ready in a couple of days. Problem is, as I'm going to show you, I went out to remove the exhaust splitter, and in Good Times 2.0, and popped off or broke 2 of the bolts holding that thing on there. So, well, that was aggravating. And I got to looking at it, and I got to studying it, and I went back and I looked at the one in the stump boat, which thank God that was a blessing that I got that stump boat. I'm going to show you a video here in a minute. And that one is in way better shape. So long story short, you'll see when you see the video why I'm doing it. You'll see the closer ups, but I'm going to show just a short video here in a second. But I'm going to have to replace the whole housing. There's the reason I decided I was going to have to do that is once I got that exhaust splitter off, there was a lot of rust going into the actual housing for where the outdrive connects to. So I'm going to be studying some videos, and I don't believe it's going to be that hard. You got something, Michelle? Let's see, y'all. Hang on a second. I'll come back to that. Kevin, you are getting hot. Let's see. Bruce, I appreciate you, man. I show. Let me show that. Bruce, I appreciate that, buddy. Mud Club member, became a Mud Club member just a couple of days ago. I think I just seen that one a while ago. Kevin, hey, look here. Kevin say, smash that like button. Come on, guys, hit that like button. I appreciate it. Tony Scott just signed up. All right, Tony, you just signed up. Hey, and matter of fact, let's see. Tony and Bruce, y'all, I think you've already guessed a guess, but y'all get 2 more since you became a Mud Club member. So y'all heard me say this would be a great time for y'all to join the Mud Club, but Tony Scott, you are looking really good there, buddy. You are getting hotter. All right, I'm just going to leave it at that. All right, let me go back. To so there was a lot of rust in there I don't feel comfortable with, and I got another one on the other boat. I've just never actually ever done it, but y'all know me. I'll jump on a project, watch a couple videos, and we'll get her done. It looks to me like probably a couple hours taking it off, maybe a little longer putting it on. But you'll see. Let's move on, and you'll see what I'm talking about. All right, let me play this video for you. Y'all, if you hear some wind, bunch of noise, it's the wind, storms coming through down here. Look right here, 2 snapped off boats. This was a Y pipe, exhaust pipe that comes out of here. Snapped off 2. I was looking at it, I'm going, oh my goodness. But I think what is decided, I looked on the other boat, this steering cable. The steering cable won't turn, and I don't know if it's within the cable or all this. So I think this is a good call to switch this out now and wait instead of waiting until later. So, okay, let's go on to the next slide. Y'all, if you hear some wind, give me some. My wife's not moving forward. Give me 1 second. Well, I was back in here looking up again. Hold up. I was back in here looking up again. Stand by, guys. I didn't realize that. Michelle, did you see the first video? Or did it knock it off? Okay. Let me share this. I don't know why it knocked off, guys. Let me share it real quick. Because I'm going to have to. Well, I'm sitting back in here looking up again. Because I'm going to have to take this one out and show you Good Times 2.0. I broke off a couple of bolts. And the more I look at it, the more I see how rusted that one is. And this one works and looks better. So, all right, guys. Though you might not realize how that had some stuff on it, but that was just basically when we dropped the motor through it. But that whole unit's a lot cleaner. It turns, the steering works, and the actual outside of it is clean, doesn't have rust on it. So I'm gonna have to take the one off of the stuck boat and put it on Good Times 2.0. But you know what? I'm gonna learn to be more videos, and I think I'll be in a lot better shape as far as whenever I break down. So for those that don't know the Mud Club, what it is, first look at videos. So a day before, I'll shoot that out in an email. You'll get to look at it. Mug Club only live streams starting in January. They'll start out slow, but as I said, get on the Great Loop, it'll be daily. You will see daily where we're going and what the plan is for the day. But I will be doing some Mug Club only live streams in January, February, March, and starting in April, you get them every day. Let's see, Good Times live tracking. This was something people asked for last year. So I can't tell you which system I'm going to use yet, because 2 or 3 more months, actually, there's some new technology coming that I may prefer. But Nebo was one for last year, and you'll be able to look on your phone and see exactly where I'm at. And that's pretty interesting. I could see where that would be. Content for Mug Club members only, just like whenever they got I dropped the engine through my boat video, they knew about it probably a month before that video came out. So anything and the things I got coming up that I can't talk about yet, you would know as a Mug Club member. You'll be getting, you'll actually see it taking place. Okay. First to know about all major events when we're on the loop, meetups, stops, etc. And as a Mug Clubber, you obviously have much more access than anybody else, obviously. 10% off merchandise after your Mug Club. And, of course, you're supporting a lifelong dream. So that I really appreciate. Let's see. Look at there, Michelle. All right. Michelle's working on the back end. Appreciate you, Michelle. 1,380 miles or 1,425. Soup, hotter, getting hotter. That's 2. Okay. All right. You got one more. Boy, Kevin is super hot up there. Kevin, you need to join the Mug Club. Did you say you did? You're super close. All right. Let me look at this. Let's look at another one. Again, guys, for those that came in late on the replay, we're about to land a plane or bring the boat into the docks. So we're winding down. Extra gas tank. I got a gas tank that is the extra tank. It's higher. I'm going to put a fill in the back of the boat to come to it. It's about a 35 gallon tank. And then out of it down about a foot to the main tank. All right. And I'm wondering, is there any problems that one might see with that? If you're watching this in the replay, mention it in the comments. Somebody did already mention that make sure that the vent is higher. Very good point. So I will be doing that. I will only have a gauge in the main tank. And then once the main tank starts dropping, I know I've used up that 35 gallons, and then I'm on my main tank. Okay. Let's see. All right. All right. Let me see here. Okay, so the crab trap giveaway for those that are coming in, y'all saw it. If you came in later, this is the crab trap that we're guessing on. It comes everything that you need to catch crabs except for the bait. The question is, from my great loop that I already done in 2021, how many miles have I done from Tampa to Chesapeake, Virginia? I went down the West Coast, up to Caloosahatchee, through Lake Okeechobee, all the way out to the East Coast, and made it all the way to Chesapeake, Virginia. And Kevin is killing it. Kevin is so close. All right. I'm kind of give y'all guys on the live stream, trying to give you some numbers to work with. All right. You must be subscribed to the channel. You got to like the video. Winners will be able to prove that. If you're a Mug Club member, you get 3 entries. It's a good time to join the Mug Club. All right. Help spread the fire. Tag 5 people on your Facebook or your social media. I'm sure they're going to love it. They're going to thank you for it, especially when we get underway, guys. It's going to be a really cool thing. You'll see. Those of you that followed before, you know what I'm talking about. Go ahead. Free shipping on the crab trap. Who asked that? Jim A. Jack. Jim A. Jack said, is there free shipping on the crab trap? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Captain David, it's much higher. I'm helping y'all out here on the live stream. Let's see. Helping y'all out on the live stream. I said, let's see, was there my darn thing froze up. Hold on. All right. There's a few that's very, very close. You've heard me say it on the live stream, okay? All right. Captain David said 750 Captain. You get one unless you buy into the Mug Club, then you get 3 if you buy into the Mug Club. If you don't know what it is, we sell the Mug Club. Go back there and look on the channel. We sell them on michaeljsteen.com. You get access. You'll get live streams that other people won't see, videos other people won't see, but it'll be really cool when we get underway on the Great Loop. For those just coming in, that's what we're doing this all for. We start, I've already done a portion of the loop in a big 32-foot. I bought a Bayliner 2450 project boat. I'm totally redoing that. We're going to start about April the 1st back on the Great Loop, and it's a great time. You'll be able to follow from Chesapeake, Virginia. We're going to go up to Chesapeake Bay, back down to Delaware River, inside to Manitoba, New York. Tommy got places there. And we're going to head up the river. We're going to run, dropping, run all the way into the Great Lakes. Many stops up through the Great Lakes, down, I guess, Lake Michigan, Chicago, out down the Ohio, Mississippi, into the Tennessee Tom McGee Waterway, all the way south. We'll pop out in Mobile, Alabama, out in the Gulf of Mexico. And then, boy, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump. If we make it back to Tampa and we do what's called crossing our wake, and that's a 6,000-mile journey. So if you're not subscribed to the channel and you're just seeing this, hit that subscribe button. We got a pretty cool community of people that following along. And we're getting close here, guys, coming into the dock. I can see the dock from here. I got to get my ropes ready. All right, guys, I appreciate y'all coming out. I enjoyed it. Michelle, I appreciate you helping out there. Let's see. Without that, guys, we're gonna go ahead and close her down. So right now, we're going to be doing the Mondays. Oh, I didn't tell you the reason that we went fishing down in the Everglades. Videos coming yesterday, so that's why I couldn't do the Monday, and we did today Tuesday. But as a general rule, we're going to move them to Good Times at 7 on Mondays. Okay, so y'all set your calendar. I'm pretty good about being there unless something happens. But until next week, y'all check out some upcoming videos. This fishing video will be pretty good. I think you'll enjoy it. But y'all have a good week. Y'all be safe.